In this video, we are going to talk about what is hydrocephalus, what causes it, and what can be done to help animals with hydrocephalus. Hydrocephalus is a common congenital or acquired neurological disorder. It is where fluid builds up in the brain, also known as cerebrospinal fluid. The word hydrocephalus originated from Greece, which means water on the brain. Animals are normally diagnosed with hydrocephalus as early as a few weeks old, and the life expectancy can be anywhere from 1 to 2 years, but milder cases can have a normal life with medication or without. This was my cat Penny. She was diagnosed with hydrocephalus at 7 weeks old. This is around the age neurological symptoms begin to show. This is Penny at just 5 weeks old. She was unable to walk or go to the toilet on her own. At this point, we did not know what was wrong. She also had many seizures every day. Penny could not hold her head up because of the water in her brain put pressure on her nerves. This caused her to be totally paralyzed. Every day for 3 weeks, I syringe fed her. Hydrocephalus is diagnosed by MRI machine. This can show the amount of water that surrounds the brain. After Penny was diagnosed, we was told the life expectancy would be up to a year. I was truly devastated. I started to do my research about hydrocephalus, and I had found some amazing support groups on Facebook. This is the first day Penny tried to walk. After 16 days laying on her side unable to move, she finally tried to walk. She started her medical therapy treatment, which is recommended for hydrocephalus. This would reduce the production of fluid. Penny was also blind due to the water pressure on her frontal lobe. This meant she had blurred vision and was unable to determine how far or near objects was. After the treatment, Penny was allowed home to continue her life, but she would need to take tablets for the rest of her life. These was prednisone and omeprazole. Plus, she also needed extra vitamins and prebiotics. In some cases, cats with hydrocephalus are unable to use the litter tray. But over time, Penny could use her tray if it was close enough. At 4 months old, Penny had overcome leaps and bounds. She was playful, active, and very affectionate. Cats and dogs that have hydrocephalus are very sensitive to thunderstorms and can be very nervous with new sounds. Life with hydrocephalus is not easy for cats and the owners. The water can build up very fast in the brain, leaving your pet to feel disorientated. Some pets suffer headaches and great pain with the pressure. If this happens regularly, the dose of medication may need to be higher. Always check with your vet about the correct dosage for your pet. Around 8 months old, Penny started to have more bad days than good. Hydrocephalus animals have a very low immune system. This is because the medication they take can lower this. Some days she would not eat or drink because of the pressure. Unfortunately, Penny got upper respiratory infection. She was rushed to the vet, and we desperately tried everything we could to save her life. She had another skin, and the water had built up, causing her immune system to crash. 3 days later, Penny died in my arms at home. It was a day I will never forget. She was such a beautiful, soft-natured cat. She never even made it to her first birthday. But I felt like she had been with me forever. Penny touched so many hearts around the world with her story and her condition that the dodo made a beautiful story about Penny's life. Penny was brave and strong. She may have only had a short life, but it was the best 8 months. She may never have had this long if I didn't find her. Penny taught me so much about hydrocephalus, and this is why I decided to make this video to help others. So what animals are affected by hydrocephalus the most? In dogs, especially toy breeds, such as Yorkshire Terriers, Chihuahuas, and Pomeranians. Why are toy breeds or small dogs affected the most with hydrocephalus? There are 2 types of hydrocephalus in dogs. First one is congenital, present at birth, and the second one is acquired. Congenital hydrocephalus is a birth defect. Some dogs show no symptoms at all of hydrocephalus. Although, if it goes untreated and fluid continues to build in the skull, it's likely that signs of pain and other symptoms will appear. Some dogs are diagnosed later in life. This is because they may not have showed any serious symptoms. Acquired hydrocephalus develops when the flow of CSF is blocked or altered by infection, tumor, or swelling. The most common cause of acquired hydrocephalus is a brain tumor. Please always remember to seek medical advice. If your animal is showing any unusual behaviors, such as spinning in circles, being more vocal or aggressive towards you or other animals, all kinds of cats can suffer with hydrocephalus. But the congenital form is an inherited disease, especially in Siamese cats. Acquired hydrocephalus can occur in all breeds. Severe cases of hydrocephalus will be treated with corticosteroids, anti-seizure medications, furosemide, acetazolamide, or omeprazole as needed and as directed by your veterinarian. Shunting of CSF into another cavity is used to treat hydrocephalus and other disorders that cause secondary obstructive hydrocephalus and increased intracranial CSF. Hydrocephalus may sound very scary to pet owners at first, but when you have the right medication and support, hydrocephalus is easily managed. Pets diagnosed with hydrocephalus can sometimes live long lives. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you would like to know more information about hydrocephalus, see the links in my video description. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you can see new videos. Penny taught me so much about hydrocephalus. After Penny's death, I decided to create a website dedicated to her. You can find lots of useful information about many illnesses, viruses, and disabilities in cats. There are many support groups for pet owners who experience these illnesses. For the first time, I could not have got where I am today without them. I will share all the links in my description. There is so much we still need to know about our pet's health. And by sharing our experiences, we get to teach other pet owners. Having a support system when our pets get sick is so important. Sometimes our vets cannot offer this. When we get support from others who have experienced similar issues with their pets, we can learn a lot more. Never be afraid to reach out to others. If you feel unsure about the diagnosis of your pet's illness, you can always check with other vets and support groups that are related to your pet's illness for more information. Our pets cannot speak to us, so we must give extra attention to their needs. I hope you have found today's video useful and helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment or you can email me directly via the website.